they didn't know how to do it because the old system, they knew how to overwrite it.
We going to Tony's house.
Tony's chef is cooking for us today.
You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's me and my baby.
Who?
You.
Oh.
I like kissing.
Me too.
I like kissing. Okay, let me just rephrase it. I like kissing you.
So you don't like you outside of me? You hate kissing.
Well, it's not that I hate kissing. I liked kissing before, but I love kissing now.
You love kissing what?
I love kissing now. Like I love kissing. Kissing is nice. Then you have nice kissable lips. I want to kiss those.
These are?
Yeah.
Alright, so what if when I met you I was always doing my lips like this?
You know what I would ask you?
What?
Why are you making your lips look like a booty hole?
Yeah, but what if it was something I was going through my whole life and I had booty hole lips?
Well, you need to see a therapist.
I'm gonna drive like Mr. Billy.
Oh, you talking about Mr. Blue? I'm telling.
No, I'm gonna drive like him, which is nice and steady. You always trying to turn stuff around on people.
You said always. I always.
You snake!
Oh, what Tracy said to me?
Why you have to say Tracy said it?
Because she did say it.
But did nobody know that till you said
Well,
it?
they know now. Shit. Well, that's what she said to me.
You snake. What else she call you?
So many words, so many adjectives. But guess what? I didn't even care. I didn't even move. I didn't do nothing.
You didn't. I'm taking selfies and driving. This is very, very safe.
Very. How does it feel to be a part of such a large family?
I mean, I don't feel like it's a large family.
Well, there's a lot of sisters.
Yeah, but I ain't got to deal with them every day. Navigating the business with them is something else. That's the real question. I mean, not that I'm in their business. It's just that once I decide to do the show, it's all these perspectives that you got to look at. It's not just like, oh, me and you. It's like, oh, people have feelings about certain things and different perspectives, and you got to be able to navigate through that.
Do you think that's about the business of the show, or do you think that's the business of being around a lot of sisters?
Well, sisters, brothers, it ain't all the same, but it's all the same. Because I grew up in a family of all males, right. So I get it. I always say this: there's two things that amplify who you are. There's money and marriage. And I feel like money has amplified what is either right or wrong with the family. It's not just, oh, this person feels this way. It's this person feels this way. And then it's their fans that chime in, that, kindle it, and then that fuel this and fuel that. Or they're worried about perception of da-da-da-da. That's outside of just like, hey, you was mean to me while I was growing up. So now it becomes, this person up here is not, they don't make good. Ooh, why y'all doing that? It's not that serious. He should blow his horn. Right.
You did.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm so interested to see what this person is.
What this person is.
What their ethnicity is, their age, sex, the whole nine. I want to see who made this huge, horrible decision.
Horrible decision.
This is great. Oh, she eating. She motherfucking eating this shit. This motherfucker.
What the spoon up,
What a
boy?
spoon.
Yes.
What the
Tear that food up, boy.
Oh. About to fucking kill us all.
Kill us all over some food.
Bitch had a whole goddamn dinner in her lap.
Yes.
Salt and pepper shakers. What was that?
Yes.
Woo! Yeah, he upset too.
He had a Confederate flag behind him.
Hey, whatever it is, she was in the wrong.
Oh, yes, she was in the wrong.
That was insane. He let that horn go on her ass too. I was like, he should honk her. What? It didn't sound like that.
Let me just prepare you about the food at Tony's.
I already know. But go ahead, prepare me.
It's gonna be on a little spoon. Every meal is gonna be on a teeny tiny spoon.
Well, portion control is good for losing weight.
It's not even about portion control. It's just that's just it. It's like going to a food tasting.
Oh, it's not a real meal.
No, the salad might be, a lot. It's on an arugula salad.
Oh, I like this. All right.
I'm just saying, the way that the chef has been directed to cook and directed to present the food is the way that Tony presents food.
Oh.
You see what I mean?
So, whatever we getting is going to be like a little something.
It's like a tasting.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I can't believe she stopped up a whole lane because she was eating macaroni and cheese. Yeah. Yeah. You can sing, but you can't whistle.
I can whistle, but not like say yes. Yes.
How are you doing that? Do your big old lips? Let me see that. Do that again. Do that again.
Kiss them, don't you?
Nope. Let me hear that. Let me see that.
That's what you said earlier. Yes. Can't do it now because you asked.
How do you feel about Brooke calling me dad?
It actually makes me smile. It makes me happy.
Why does it make you happy?
It makes me happy because she made that decision on her own.
Okay.
She wasn't coerced or anything. She just wanted to do that because that's how she sees you and views you. How do you feel that Brooke calls you dad?
I have mixed emotions. The part of me that thinks about who I am and how I make her feel as a kid, it's great. I feel happy about that. I think it's amazing. And I'm like, on the other token, I feel nervous.
Really?
Yeah. I don't have kids like that. You know what I'm saying? So like you have a kid calling you dad, it's like I don't take that lightly. I don't take it lightly. So it's kind of like somebody saying, somebody giving you a striped shirt and being like, okay, you gonna referee the Super Bowl today. Get on out there. That's what it feels like.
Out there in the sense of you don't know the rules, or you don't know I don't know what that means.
It's like I've never done it before.
Okay.
So like if you've never done something before and then someone gives you a title or gives you a name, it's like, you know what I'm saying? What do you do with that? But it's not nervous, it's like in like, will I be or hold up to or anything like that. It's just like, damn. Literally, no person ever on this earth has ever called me that word, dad, or seen me as a father from a kid's perspective. I've been seen as uncle. I've been seen as a mentor to somebody, or like, somebody's boss, or somebody's a leader of some sort. But when a kid on their own says, I receive you as my father, that means something. That's like a thing. You get what I'm saying? There's a lot of things you are used to in this flow of life that I am not.
How does that make you feel?
It don't make me feel no kind of way. It's just something I notice, and I'm not scared of it. The only thing is, I just ask that you be patient with me flowing through this thing. You know what I'm saying? And not just expect that I'm just going to, get it all, or be okay with everything off the rip, or see everything how you see it, or whatever. I
will absolutely have patience with you.
All right, appreciate it. Do you feel that you get emotional before your period? I'm just asking the question.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Sometimes. I don't think it happens all the time. But I think it does happen sometimes. Do you think I get emotional before I do?
Sometimes. I remember when we first started dating, you was like, nah, I don't get emotional. I don't go through all that, blah, blah, blah. You used to say that shit. I'd be like, okay. And then longer time went on, you just got more and more emotional and touchy and like all that.
What's all that?
All the shit that goes along with you being emotional. Just shooting out emotions, not really thinking stuff all the way through clearly, asking me questions that I can't answer, taking things the wrong way, just being sensitive. That stuff. All that stuff I just named. Why are you making that face? Because what?
Okay, well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
How often do I do that? Do I do that a lot?
No, sometimes are worse than others, but it's not all the time, like crazy. Like it's not like that. It's just one would think because you're probably the most stable, reasonable-minded one out of the bunch that you would always be like that, but you don't always be like that.
How does that make you feel?
It's tiresome. It makes me feel beat down, and I need time to myself. Yeah. Why are you out the window? Why are you leaving the car? What's all that?
Just processing.
Hey, you all quiet now? You all quiet? You good over there?
Well, I will say that this whole experience is new to me.
What experience?
For me, this whole emotional experience of like being naked emotionally. Being naked emotionally.
Okay.
Is new for me.
So you saying you naked?
Yeah, vulnerable.
Yeah, you used to say that all the time. You don't want to say that no more.
Well, sometimes you don't have to keep repeating yourself.
You feel vulnerable?
Oh God, yes.
Because of me or because of yourself?
I think it's both. I think I feel vulnerable to, for me, I feel vulnerable because I've never been this wide open before. It's almost like I'm walking around naked all the time.
I would think, but once you naked around somebody, ain't no better than
No, it's not that. It's just that it's always a process for me. It's just a process.
All right.
I think whenever we go through a hurdle or a hump, because honestly, I can say that from the years that you and I have been together,
Yeah.
that we hadn't had like a whole bunch of stuff that's been, that we had to deal with each other.
I don't know what that means.
Okay. So we didn't have a whole bunch of trials and tribulations. We didn't have a whole bunch of arguments. We didn't have a whole bunch of disagreements. We didn't have a lot of moments like that.
Do you think we have more of those now?
Yes.
Really? Why?
I think in the past 6 months we've had a few. If I knew why, I would try to stop it from happening. But today I had an awareness, and my awareness is like in the future, how are we able to talk to people about relationships, or how are we able to move forward with talking to couples if we've never been through anything? I will say that the last conversation that we had, I have 100% clarity.
Do you feel free in this relationship?
I don't know what that means.
Do you feel free to say and do and be yourself in any way?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. Huh? We'll be there in like 15 minutes. Okay.
So you just sent her the text.
Yes, but she said K. She said K. She put the letter K.
So she responded back.
Yeah,
and then she acted like she didn't get it.
Yeah, she called me just now like, where are you at? I'm like, what? She all over the place right now, but that's not something I want to talk about on here.
You got it.
You know, I'm not going to talk about it on here. Not on here.
For sure.
Do you believe that I am?
No.
What makes you feel that way?
For the same reason that you said that your throat chakra wasn't open. I feel like you exercise a muscle your whole life to be the person that fixes things, that tries to bring people together, you know, fill in the holes, fill in the gaps. But you lose who you are in that process. And I feel like that's such a normal muscle reaction from you that you just do that. I ain't saying you just, you know, you don't care about yourself, but it seems like you be having feelings that you don't really know what to deal with, and because maybe you can't navigate it, you just put them shits underneath the cover and you keep moving.
You think that I do that with you?
I think you do with me in certain instances.
Can you give me an example?
Oh, the other day you was like, how come I'm always the one taking the blame for everything? Remember you said that?
Yes.
And I couldn't understand why you were saying that, because I know how to voice my opinion about something. I'm sure I'm not perfect. I'm sure I do stuff all the time, but you don't really say that. You don't be like, yo, when you said this or when blah, 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 this hurt my feelings. Oh, you have said that a couple times, but not a lot. But like, even then, if it really hurts your feelings, you're gonna dumb it down on the inside and not express to me if it really hit you deep or went deeper than, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of like, you close it off. I don't think you should be on the other end of the spectrum either, where it's kind of like every fucking thing that comes to your mind, you go off about. I don't think that either, but I don't know. I think this whole thing is a process. I don't think awareness is like, I think you have aha moments that you make, pivotal turns in your life, but I don't think you just wake up one day after praying for 30 days and then you got all the answers to everything on the inside. So from when we first started talking again until right now, you become a different person.
You said my communication has gotten better?
Yes. Now she ain't picking up. Oh, it's the Braxton. She's learned how to do the Braxton move. This is the Braxton's do.
Listen, let me say, whenever you call me, I answer.
Who you talking to?
You.
Okay, I'm not talking to you right now. I'm talking to them.
Okay.
All right. This is how they do each other. They blow each other's phones up. Like literally back to back calling. Like they are in like they had a movie theater. Somebody walked in with a Uzi and they being shot at, and there's a wolf chewing on their elbow, and like there's a bum trying to rob them. All this is happening. That's how they blow each other up, right? Back to back to back. They don't answer. All right. Then when the other Braxton sees this and they call him back, they don't pick up. All of them do it. Tony do it. Tamar do it. Trina do it.
Hello?
Tracy do it. I don't know if Mikey do it.
Princess. How was school?
Now Brooke doing it.
Oh, good.
You okay?
How do you think you did on your test today?
I didn't think you did on the test today.
Oh, you're finished for this week?
Are you finished for this week?
Great. So you'll be able to practice even more. You got a 94 in math! Yay!
Yeah!
Amazing! Fucky! Yes, my princess! Yay! That is amazing! I'm so proud of you! Yay!
Tell her I said she did really well. That's dope.
You said what?
Tell her I was proud of her too.
Mr. Sean said he's very proud of you. Yes. Thank you.
You look nice today.
You look handsome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, do you like our relationship?
Do I like it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
If there's one thing that you would change about it, what would it be?
I would change how we were more settled back in the day. I would change and go back to how we were more settled back in the day and bring that to right now.
I get that. But again, I wanted to say to you that since we had that conversation the other day, it was more of an aha moment for me. It really was.
I feel like your screen is dirty.
It's not dirty.
Well,
the lens part isn't, the camera part isn't.
The lens part isn't, the camera part isn't.
Here, can we make a pack like right now?
Maybe. Hello, how are you?
Hi. Hello.
Wonderful.
Good. Hi. Hi. Thank you. It's right here, honey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Isn't he cute? I love that man. I love you.
I love you too, baby. You awesome.
You are too.
So we about to go up here and taste some of Tony's food, or Tony's chef's food. She needed that.